Joining us today is the Honorable Jim Pitts. Representative Pitts has represented the people of House District 10 since 1993 and serves as the chairman of the House Appropriations Committee, his second appointment to the position in the last 3 sessions. He's a 14-year member of the Board of Trustees for the Waxahachie Independent School District, past president of the Waxahachie Chamber of Commerce, director of Citizens National Bank in Waxahachie, and during the last legislative session, his leadership and tireless work passing the 2012-13 General Appropriation Act restored the Texas Veteran Commission's budget to its current level and helped fund the new position of the Women's Veteran Coordinator. So I would like to introduce at this time Chairman Pitts.
Thomas, thank you, and thank you for having me today. It's a real honor. But it was a real honor when y'all came to Waxahachie, and you gave me the Legislative Leadership Award, and I had no idea who was coming to my office or what y'all were going to be doing and bringing me an award. I don't get those a whole lot, and it was a real honor for y'all to come to Waxahachie and visit with me and tell me what y'all are doing, and you're doing a great job. The efforts this last session was a direct result of the tremendous work done by Thomas and your entire staff of the Texas Veterans Commission. Veterans in Texas are lucky to have people like Thomas working on their behalf who are dedicated, and we always enjoy your staff coming by the office because we know you know what you're talking about, we know who you're working for, and it's an easy job to work with you. I also want to extend special thanks to Jim Richmond from Waco that we deal with nearly all the time. I have heard my district director, Dinah, talk about Jim Richmond and sings his praises for many years because of how responsive Jim is to her phone calls. Anytime we have a constituent, and we have a lot of constituents that call us every single day, and when we have a veterans issue, we call Jim with a problem. And the Veterans Commission has always been very responsive and very helpful. So thank you for all of the dedicated field officers, field employees at the Commission who are out there every day working to improve the lives of veterans in Texas. I was really surprised when I found out over 2 million people live in Texas that were veterans. And that group of people has such a tremendous impact on so many aspects of life in this great state. There are countless examples of what veterans are doing back in their communities. I have 2 gentlemen from Waxahachie that were veterans in World War II. Their name was Pat McElroy and Joe Jenkins. Joe Jenkins and Pat they fought for this country, and they returned to their hometown and became respected businessmen. But not only did they become respected businessmen, they both became mayors in the latter years. There was never any doubt of their dedication and commitment to serve. They served during the wartime, and they continue to serve to their community and to our citizens in this great state. These 2 men are just 2 examples of outstanding veterans whose lives meant a great deal to making this country the best place to live and to work. It isn't surprising that brave people like these 2 gentlemen serve their country in the military are the same people who come back to their homes and their communities and find other ways to serve their communities, whether it be through volunteering, serving on local boards, city council, or just simply sharing with the children in the community their experiences in the Vietnam War, the World War II, and their experiences in the armed services. Another area the Veterans and the Veterans Commission makes a tremendous impact is our economy. Texas leads the nation in veterans employment, and the Texas Veterans Commission counselors helped more than 34,000 veterans secure jobs in just 2010. And when a veteran secures a job, just like any citizen. They have money to spend to inject into our economy. Many veterans, however, are able to strike out on their own and take part in the foundation of the American economy, and that is small business. The proportion of veterans owning businesses or being self-employed is nearly 40% greater than the public at large. I don't have to tell you the importance of entrepreneurship these days, and veterans are clearly doing more than their fair share of job creation right here in the state of Texas. There are, however, many veterans and their families that are facing many challenges in life. These range from struggling to find a job or dealing with physical or mental health issues, needing help and furthering their education. This is where the Veterans Commission steps in to help. You are likely well served with the claims representative and the counseling services, the employment services, the education services, and other forms of assistance that they provide to hundreds of veterans every day, to the surviving spouses, and to the dependents of veterans. But I want to give you a unique example from the view of an appropriations and the state budget concerning the Veterans Commission, and also talk to you about a new program that we just heard about. I, like everyone else here, like to be smart and efficient with my money, and especially taxpayers' money. And there are a few better deals for the money that taxpayers send the state of Texas than the claims representatives that serve in the Veterans Commission. In fact, every dollar spent on claims, we get $452 in federal benefits owed to our veterans. And each counselor helps generate more than $900 million in sales tax alone for the state of Texas. That is simply a good investment, Letitia. During this past session, we had to deal with a significant budget shortfall, as you probably all know. I've been with the education community this morning, and I said it was kind of like drinking water out of a fire hose, and it was at least that bad, maybe worse. And we had to make many, many painful reductions in our state to state agencies. Despite this, and due in large part to the incredible return of on the investment we get with the Veterans Commission, we were able to keep funding for this agency intact. In fact, thanks to the passage and implementation of the scratch-off lottery game created by Senate Bill 1655 of the 81st session, we were able to appropriate $22 million to the Commission from the Veterans Assistance Fund for the fiscal year 12 and 13, a 71% increase from 10 and 11. Looking at all funds, which includes federal as well as state, GR, and other funds, we increased the Commission's total appropriations by 17% compared to fiscal year 10 and 11. I'm proud of the legacy and hope that we can continue to provide the support needed to the veterans and to their families. And I thank you so much for asking me to be here today, and I thank you so much for what y'all have done for this country, what the veterans have done for this country, and what you're doing to help the veterans. And Thomas, thank you for having me here today.